another draft profile. Today we're talking about Baun, a guy that is being mocked as a first round pick to the Ravens. We're gonna discuss him and a couple of things more coming right out. Yo my guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to CG Sports. And if you love some Ravens content, and I know you do, please subscribe now and shake the bell so you can know every time I go live, I upload a video. I'm trying to push more of these draft profiles out so we can get ready for the NFL draft, hopefully still at the end of April. Also note, day one, we're gonna be streaming live in Joe Newell's channel. Shout out to my boy Joe Newell. If you don't know him, go check him out, Joe Newell, on YouTube. And day two, that means second round and third round, is gonna be in this channel. Full coverage, every pick. I'm gonna be here live, so please stay tuned for that. Okay, also before we keep going, if you like to support the channel, good way to do it is merch. As you can see, I have the sweater, and I don't even know. Oh, wait, I have it here. I have my phone here. So Amazon, I have it on Amazon. Go check it out, please do. Okay, let's do this thing. I have my my little cheat sheet. There you go. Baun, 6'3", 240. That's a good measurement for a outside backer. 76 tackles, 12.5 sacks, 2 forced fumble, 1 interception. All great numbers across the board. So notable games, at least notable. When I say notable, it's against good opponents. That doesn't mean that was his best games. Oregon, 5 tackles. Ohio State, he played twice in the Rose Bowl. 9 tackles, 1 sack. Minnesota, 9 tackles, 2 sacks. That definitely was a good game for him. Iowa, I know Iowa has a couple of good linemen coming out. 6 tackles, that was it. Ohio State, the first time, 10 tackles, 1 sack. Okay, that was not, I mean, that's a pretty good game. No, let me not diminish that. 10 tackles is a hell of a game. Same thing for the other one. It's a tackling machine. Now, I would say, as I was watching film, this dude is all over the place. And then I have a comparison for you guys of him to another prospect, and I'm gonna put that at the end. But let me go over the pros, because I don't have that many cons. Decent first step. He gets off that snap pretty well. Great hand technique. He knows how to maneuver his hands. He knows how to take the opponents out of his way. I saw a lot. I think it's called the cross chop a lot. Very well, very effective. He translates well to 3-4 outside backer. And why I put that in my pros, because if you go back and check my Gross Matos and Epinesa video, I don't think neither of them translates well into the 3-4 outside backer. I think they're more 4-3 the end. And for us, if we draft them, I think you try to push them in that 3-4 the end, which is not the same. 4-3 the end, you work on the tackle, sometimes outside the tackle, sometimes in line with tackle. With the 3-4 the end, you're between the tackle and the guard. So you rush through more inside the line, not on the outside, okay? It's very important. Good against the run, really good against the run. Endless motor. Dude never quits. I'm watching him making plays down the field, down behind the line of scrimmage. He was all over the field. Good tackler, solid tackler. He brings the guys down, which for me is key. There's nothing I hate the most from defenders. They're there to make the play. They try to decapitate somebody, boom, it brushes it out, and the guy keeps going. He can play cover flat in the zone, so that means once he's playing outside on the boundaries, on the outside backer side, he can definitely guard a flat. He's agile enough. He's explosive enough. He can go back in zone cover scheme if you need him. I mean, can he cover as you guys think of man-to-man? I don't think he can cover for man-to-man for a little bit of time. Really, no outside linebacker is very good on coverage skills on the man-to-man side. But in the zone, he has good instincts. On the fly, he has good instincts and good athleticism to cover a running back. Okay, my cons. On the run, I did see sometimes he overreacted, and sometimes he got sucked by a leading blocker coming in because he did that, and sometimes he overcommitted to the run instead of just watching the play. That can be teach. There's probably a little bit of patience. My other con, he does a lot of good things well. You would think SCG, Sonny, the hell, man, that sounds good. Well, it's something. If you watched my live stream last night, I did talk about Baun a little bit, and Baun and Chazon, both super athletic, super dynamic edge rush, right? Chazon does a lot of things good, not great, but good. And he has a couple. Chazon has a couple things that he does great. In the case of Baun, I think he does a lot of things well, a couple things good, none great. What worries me about Zach Baun is, he could be a Bowser 2.0. Athletic, freaky athletic guy that doesn't translate to be a great pass rusher, although I think he's a better pass rusher than Bowser when he came out of college. Bowser, I think, has a little bit better coverage skills, right, dropping back, than Baun. But none of them were great at anything coming out. So for me, he's not a first round pick. He's an early day too. He's a guy that you probably should trade back, and if you still like him and he's there in the first quarter part of the second round, you go get him. I think that's a good value for him. But at pick 28, I think is overdrafting him, because I think he will still have to learn. I want my day one pick to be a guy that will start immediately, or it can be very quick, very close to start as soon as the season starts, right? So week 1, week 2, week 3, maybe week 4 at the latest, he's already contributing and impacting. Zach Baun, I think he has a learning curve. And again, the problem is currently he's a Swiss Army knife. But he's a decent Swiss Army knife. Chazon is a Swiss Army knife, but he's a good Swiss Army knife, right? And he reminds me a lot of Bowser. And we have to be careful, not because that's a bad thing, but that's a guy that you hope to bring for depth and not to be your starter outside backer. And if you draft Baun in the first round with your first pick, that's where you're looking for him to start in the first for day 1 or close to day 1. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, IG, Facebook at szg.sports. Don't forget, every Tuesday live stream and we take callers. So go check the rest of these videos from the profile. I will see you next time. Peace out.